Good morning, everyone. It's Crypto Meow Analysis coming at you with an update video on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin just made a strong move off of a critical support level, and what happens next is going to determine whether we push to new highs or get rejected again. So let's break down today's Bitcoin price action and my exact targets. All right. So looking at Bitcoin. On the daily time frame, right now it's trading around $92,769. Today we saw a strong bullish daily candle, which tells us that buyers are clearly stepping in at this level. The purple zone over here that we've had drawn for the last couple of, I guess I could say months now, is very important support. So for people that are coming in now, just, we've been talking about this for months, which is why we just kept it on the chart, and the chart's not changed. This zone has acted as a strong demand multiple times in the past, and once again, Bitcoin bounced perfectly from it. As long as price stays above this zone, the overall market structure still remains bullish. Now, if you zoom in, you can see that Bitcoin is still trading inside the upward sloping channel. That tells me that this move down was a pullback and not a reversal, because you still maintain structure. You're still in this channel. You're making higher highs. You're making higher lows. The argument was there for a bear flag forming, but full disclosure and warning, that's still the case. We could still be forming a bull flag. So if we don't see any sort of continuation, then we will come back down. In strong bull markets, Bitcoin usually corrects sideways or slightly down before continuing higher, and that's exactly what we're seeing here. But again, we do have critical areas of resistance to break to see any sort of follow through. If not, this is going to be a bear flag, and we are going to come back down. So just FYI. Now, if we look at the moving averages, price is holding above the higher time frame averages, which is another bullish sign. As long as Bitcoin continues to reclaim these levels, bulls remain in control. Looking at the RSI down here, it's currently sitting in the mid-range, not overbought and not oversold. That gives Bitcoin plenty of room to continue higher if momentum continues to build. So there are a couple of scenarios. Obviously, there's always two scenarios. Either it goes up or it goes down. But let's talk about the upside targets. The first level of resistance that I'm watching for right now is around 95,245. Okay. This level has acted both as strong support and resistance before, so I expect a reaction here, which is what we got last time. We never actually came up and tagged 95,200, but we came very close to it and then got rejected and smacked back down. So keep in mind, 95.2 is very important level. If Bitcoin can break and hold above 95,000, the next major move is 103,000, which is the 618 from the high to the low. Also coincide perfectly with breaking the 100-day moving average, which should take us to the next level at 106. And if a strong breakout with volume, and if we get a strong breakout with volume, the higher time frame supply zone sits between 139,000 and 148,000, which is what we have boxed over here. So technically, this entire bull run, you've been maintaining and respecting this structure. So the next higher high and the next all-time highs should put us in 139 and 148, only if we're in some sort of super cycle and if we're still somehow macro bullish and we go to the moon. So those are a lot of ifs, right? That zone is the macro upside target if Bitcoin fully resumes the bull trend. So just be careful. Now, the bearish case scenario and the downside case is if Bitcoin loses this support zone with the strong daily close below it, then there's, we've been talking about this for weeks. Once 83.6 breaks, we're going straight down to 70,000. There is no more support. There's nothing to look at. So if this level fails, the next major support zone comes around to around $70,000. That would signal a deeper correction, but it's still something we need to be aware of. So personally, so I have 0.002 BTC. You can see it in my BTC maxi videos. Second time buying BTC. Third time buying BTC is buying 0.002 at 70,000. That's the next time personally I'm going to buy. So if you're betting against me, then it doesn't matter. You're waiting for it to go to the moon, Bitcoin to $1 million. I hope that happens for everyone because that's better for the channel. But on the downside, if in case we do go down, I will be ready at 70,000. So right now, Bitcoin is at a decision point. I want to see whether bulls can continue to push the price higher and reclaim resistance, or if sellers step in and reject this bounce. Just remember, chasing trades in the middle of the range is risky, so patience is key. I always have to say that. Or I need to start saying that more, right? Because I know we always just want to put our money in and hope that it goes to the moon, but a lot of signs are pointing downwards, then still bull market. So if you found this Bitcoin analysis helpful, please make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for a daily crypto market updates, and comment below, what do you think Bitcoin does next? Do you think we're going higher from here? Do you think we're going to see another pullback first? What do you think is going to happen? Keep in mind, we are also, before I leave, we are also keeping our eyes on this weekly Gaussian channel indicator, which hasn't printed red yet, but every single time we go in here and chop around, we do get the capitulation followed by printing red and confirming the bear market. That hasn't happened yet, but like before, it doesn't have to happen immediately. So over here, oops, wrong one. Over here, once we broke into it, we chopped around for 154 days. Over here, once we actually broke into the channel, we chopped around for 161 days. And then over here, once we broke into it, we chopped around for 140 days. So you can see it's very, 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 history isn't always the same, but it does rhyme. You can see it's around the 140, 160 day mark. Just food for thought. We are currently sitting, once we broke in the channel, we're currently sitting at 56 days. So around 150 days is going to extend it back out to quarter 1, quarter 2 of next year. So that's why I'm pretty adamant about saying, hey, we might be forming some sort of bull flag, because last time you formed a bull flag before you broke down. So we might even get back up to 95,000 or even 103 and still be bearish and chop around, and then come April, fall off the table. So if you're trading it, that's good. If you're holding it, you have a lot of resistance to break before we have and see any sort of continuation up. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. Please like, support, and I will catch you in the next video.